two American League teams. We'll see the Boston Red Sox as they play against the Detroit Tigers. Great baseball on the way.
We'll see Miguel Cabrera on a mission today, looking for a W. Always great to play at home, and today the Tigers will be doing that. Major League Baseball and 2K Sports. Gary Thorne, John Crockett, Steve Phillips. The starting pitcher, Rick Porcello. And Steve, as he faces these Boston hitters, what will be the focus?
They got a pretty good right-hander on the mound in this one, but facing this amazing offensive team. So he's got his work cut out for him a little bit, which means he really needs to work ahead in the count. If he falls behind, this is a lineup that can make him pay. He's going to have to be on top of his game to come away with a W.
This is how the Red Sox are lining up. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, take a look at Ryan Sweeney. This guy has a beautiful, beautiful swing. He's a big guy at 6'4", 215. Still trying to figure out, though, how to hit at the major league level. His power and his patience need to improve, and if they do, he has a lot of potential to be a very good player.
The leadoff hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury, to get us started.
Center fielder, number 2, Jacoby Ellsbury.
On the way. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1. He's got a .292 average when going up against the Tigers. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field, as he drops back for it and puts it away. It's a good time to take a quick look how the Tigers line up defensively. John, anyone in particular that we want to keep an eye on?
Austin Jackson's a highlight reel waiting to happen. An unbelievable athlete who's not afraid to run into a wall, dive for balls to make great catches. When you're an outfielder and you're not afraid to make mistakes, more often than not, you're going to help your team by being aggressive.
Strike 2. Porcello gives himself a little room.
Well, when you put a pitch in that location right there, not only is it hard to get timing on it, it's almost impossible to do anything.
Crawford, ground ball. Fielded by Cabrera. That retires Crawford. So with 2 down, it'll be Dustin Pedroia. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1. Lifetime record, 1 for 5 off Porcello. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. It's up against the wall on a bounce. Pedroia heads for third. And here's Pedroia going to try to score. You're out. Oh, boy, they collide at the plate. He is out. Oh, and that collision was fierce, but he held on to it. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. First chance for the Tigers coming up.
Now batting for the Detroit Tigers.
And out on the mound, we've got Alfredo Aceves. He gets settled in for Boston. Steve, what do you think the strategy is going to be against this Detroit powerhouse?
Well, the offense is going to be important to support this good right-handed pitcher on the mound today. He's facing a great lineup. This team could put some runs up on the board. So if his club could score early, it could take some of the pressure off of him and allow him to get in the strike zone a little earlier in the count.
And Jackson will watch that one up high. And not a lot of expectations here. Just a 182 lifetime average against the Red Sox.
And it just seems like there's always that one team that you struggle against, and this happens to be the team for him.
Oh! Pitch on the way. Misses with a circle change there, and it's 3-2.
I like the change of speeds. I don't like the location a whole lot. You can get hurt up there, but he wasn't able to time it right.
Really bad pitch right there, but nobody on base.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk? Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit, but the hitter will take the walk.
And we've got Bosch batting. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And that'll put Bosch on first. Jimmy Leyland's put this lineup together for this ball game. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Ryan Rayburn's a guy that can do a lot of things for you. Hasn't yet proven to be an everyday player, but he has the chance with a little bit more consistency to hit righties as well as lefties. Devastating hitter against left-handed pitching, but a great guy to have on your team because of the multiple positions he can play.
That runs inside and gets him.
Well, the ball just sailed away from him, couldn't control it, now it loads the bases.
Take a look at the Red Sox defensively. John, who's a factor for them?
Well, you look at hitting production and you see Adrian Gonzalez is one of the tops in all of baseball, but he's one of the best fielders too at his position. A great thrower of the baseball for first baseman. You don't think that's important, but watch how many double plays he can turn with grounders hit to him with the runner on first.
The pitch. And Prince Fielder misses on that one. That's strike 3.
Well, he climbs the ladder on him, Gary, and he just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
And Delmon Young now, one away. And he'll be swinging with the bases loaded.
Gary, they got a big opportunity now to take the lead in this situation.
That's too high for a ball. 1-0.
Well, Delmon Young on the move last year as Minnesota sent him to division round with Detroit, and he seemed to fit in perfectly with that Tiger team, helping them make a lot of noise in October.
Here's Victor Martinez now with the RBI hope. Lifetime only a 125 hitter off of Chavez. He got the bat on that one. Sweeney's there. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they pick up one hit. A crisp day here at the ball yard. Temperatures might be dropping a bit later on towards the evening. And Adrian Gonzalez up. He's going to get us started. Second inning. One away.
Now there's nothing worse than getting your pitch and just getting underneath it and popping out to short. Not going to be happy with that.
And it's David Ortiz at the plate.
Well, against the AL East last season, Detroit.
That one swung on, hit, and Jackson. And it's going to be Young. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Ortiz trying for third. Ortiz is heading home. He throws. And a lot of people looked at that record against the East by the Tigers Steve was talking about in saying, look, this Tigers team is really good and ought to be there in the postseason, John.
Yeah, and Boston was really the only team that took it to them. Against everyone else in the East, Detroit was 500 or better.
Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Porcello gives himself a little room.
So he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2. So I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Youkilis gets the bat on it. Oh, and he bobbles this thing. But he stays with it. Gets the out. That's how you do it. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning. That'll rest your arm. The shutout continuing here at Comerica Park. And it's Alex Avila to lead us off.
Number 13, Alex Avila.
That runs high, 1-0. He's 1 for 3 off Aceves. He got the bat on that one. Sweeney's there. That's 1 away.
Well, he saw the defense shifting to left, so he decides, let me try to go to right field with it. But the right fielder able to run it down.
And it's Johnny Peralta at the plate with 1 down.
What a roller coaster season it was for the Red Sox in 2011. A horrible start. Then they put it together. They explode over the summer, only to collapse in the month of September and finish a game out of the playoffs.
Fastball is high, 1-0. And following up on that Red Sox demise, 9-game lead over Tampa, 25 to go, Steve. How did that happen?
I mean, it's the biggest lead ever blown by a team in the month of September. What looked like was going to be a championship season ended up in turmoil and a complete house cleaning.
Second base, number 25.
It's Rayburn at the plate. Here's the delivery. Swing and a hot shot. And that'll put Rayburn on first. And that's going to bring Austin Jackson to the plate.
Well, with that big 2-out hit right there in this inning, you know the manager's in there telling him, let's not let him breathe. Let's not let him get that 3rd out. Let's score before this inning.
Lined right at the second baseman. Throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Still unable to score. Detroit still nothing on the board.
For the Boston Red Sox.
And here's Ryan Sweeney leading it off.
Number 21, Ryan Sweeney.
Ground ball. Rayburn. One away.
For the Boston Red Sox.
That's just textbook defense right there, Gary. The ball's fielded by the second baseman. Gets the easy out at first.
In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia.
Well, Jared Saltalamacchia spent some time in both the Rangers system and the Braves system. Was part of that Mark Teixeira trade that brought him from Atlanta to Texas. But it wasn't until last year when he was given a chance to catch every day.
Glad you could join us for today's broadcast, everybody. We're here on 2K Sports. A lot of baseball coming your way. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. Bosch is there. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
It's not just the players on the field that help win games. It's also the guys in the dugout. They shift the outfielders around to right field, put them in exactly the right spot, and it paid off.
Punto at the plate. He makes contact. Line drive. Not in time. He is safe and on. And he's tagged out at second. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. And we've got Bosch batting. Here we go with a little breakdown on the types of pitches that he's throwing. Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. As he drops back for it and puts it away.
Number 24.
So with one away, it'll be Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 4 in his career against the Severs. A swing line to left center. And Cabrera's got himself a hit. He's going to try to stretch it. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Gotta love the approach right there, Gary. Never letting up. Going for 2 out of the box.
And a little bit of the element of surprise, I think, Steve, because where that ball landed is not a common area to take. Fielder mashes that one. It is long gone. Goodbye home run, and the Tigers get one with a long ball. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time. Hit in the air to center field. 2 away.
That's about as easy as it gets. He could have caught that one in his back pocket.
Now with 2 outs, here's a chance for Victor Martinez. Flew out last time. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And there's the 3rd out. So they bring across 2 runs, the first 2 runs of the game here in the 3rd inning, figuring out that pitching. Detroit. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Ellsbury at the plate, 0 for 1 thus far. And the 4th inning underway. It is an 0-1 count.
Well, they've got a couple of hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going in the 2nd time through the lineup. And maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. He's not stopping there. He's on his way to 3rd. And Ellsbury's on his way home. And he's in there. Amazing. What a defensive breakdown. That should have been a double at most. Incredible he scored.
Well, you can't let these sorts of games creep away from you. So the Red Sox making some adjustments, different approach at the plate, making a difference.
Here's Crawford's first look. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And it's going to be Young. And he meanders over to put it away. And here's Dustin Pedroia. Started the game out nicely. A triple in his first at bat today against Porcello.
Well, you know what? You go up to the plate again after getting a hit on a fastball, and you go up there saying to yourself, I'm going to look fastball and adjust to everything else just so you're ready when he gets it.
First base, number 28.
Here's Adrian Gonzalez batting with 2 down. Third career at bat, so 1 for 2 against Rick Porcello. Swing and a miss by Gonzalez, strike 1. And a ground ball, Cabrera. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Narrow their deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the dinger. Boston, now they're...
Coming to bat for the Detroit
Avila will get his chance at the plate now.
number 13.
Now the first pitch.
Alex Avila.
Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. And it's up against the wall. It's going to bring up Johnny Peralta.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning, no outs. Big things could happen now.
He flew out his last time up. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. One away now. And he'll go back to first.
Now coming to bat for the Detroit Tigers. Second
It's
base,
Rayburn at the plate.
number 25.
Well, with the way he's come alive after the break the last few years, Ryan Rayburn is making a name for himself as a second-half hitter. He always plays well after the All-Star break.
There's a prime production opportunity for the Tigers. It is interesting, John, that Rayburn's numbers career post-All-Star game are very good, but it's the front half of the year that gets to him.
Yeah, and that's the thing that Jim...
Hit in the air to left center. This one to Ellsbury. And a fantastic catch by Crawford.
Now coming to bat for the Detroit
That's an
Tigers.
incredible diving catch in the outfield.
Boy, take a look at that. That ball says trouble as soon as it comes off the bat. I couldn't believe he could run that down and make the play. Terrific job.
RBI opportunity right here for Brendan Bosch. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 2 down. Runners at first and second. There's a smash towards the hole. And there's Pedroia for out number 3. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. Detroit 2. Boston 1.
Up to the plate for the
David
Boston
Ortiz leads it off.
Number
Well,
34,
what types of
David
pitches have been
Ortiz.
put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's going to be Young. He blows that one. Ortiz trying for third. Ortiz is heading home. And the throw.
Stepping up to the plate for the Boston Red Sox. Third base. Number
1
20,
down. Here's Kevin Youkilis.
Youkilis.
Lifetime average 319 off Detroit. Here's the first pitch. Swing sits this one pretty well. Deep right center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. Youkilis headed for third. Youkilis around third, headed to the plate. There's the throw. And he scores! Whoa, what a move made right there, Steve. He didn't even think about stopping at third, and inside the park home run.
Oh, what a big inning for Boston right here. They tie the game up right now. The Red Sox offense looks like it's picking things up.
Here's the first pitch. Sinker swung on, missed 0-1. And Steve, at this juncture, this is exactly what they wanted. We're right back to square one, and maybe with momentum going on their side, having come back. That one swung on, hit, and Jackson. That one's caught. In the batter's box, Salta Lamacchia. Last time up, flew out. The first pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And Rayburn. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they pick up a run on the home run and pull even. We're tied up here in Detroit.
Up to the plate.
And Miguel Cabrera to bat. Let's take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters on the first pitch. Smash towards the middle. Gets down. The go-ahead runs on base. That will bring up Prince Fielder.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
He homered back in the third. Lined hard deep down the right field side. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. So, here's a big at-bat, Delmon Young.
Look, Gary, I didn't think he was going to try to go to third base there, but I like the aggressiveness, and now he's in scoring position and can score in so many additional ways.
0 for 2 thus far. And that will score the run. Tie broken. They've got the lead.
So now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
Here's Victor Martinez now with the RBI hope. Steve, you get that feeling right now. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Sweeney's there. Roams over, puts it away.
What a great first step in center field. He read it off the bat, took exactly the right angle, able to run it down.
1 down. Here's Alex Avila. Things have gone pretty good for him. The liner towards the hole, and he scoops it up. And there's 1. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs on to it.
They can only get 1 out at first base in this situation, so 2 men now in scoring position.
Here's Johnny Peralta now with 2 down. Batting average .247 off the Red Sox. He sends this one in the air towards center, and he's there to retire the side. So they scratch across a run, 3 hits and a couple left on. The Tigers, they've gained the upper hand here.
For the Boston Red Sox.
Punto at the plate. Had a base hit his last time up. Now Avila sets up. Up the middle. Oh my, how did he get out of the way of that? Those are scary. He's trying for second. He's still going. Good baseball and a good job. Let's take a look.
You know, we talk about team in baseball, and that's where you see it a lot of times on defense.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury now, 1 away.
Look at the numbers that Jacoby Ellsbury put up last season. He transformed himself from a singles hitter slap.
Swing and a liner to right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. Ellsbury going towards third. And Ellsbury's on his way home. Throw is wide, and they cannot get him at the plate. That hit knocks in a run. We take a look at the win expectancy graph.
Oh, what a big inning for Boston right here. They tie the game up right now. The Red Sox offense looks like it's picking things up.
There's a swing and a smash. Jackson. No problem for him as he gets that out. So with 2 down, it'll be Dustin Pedroia. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting a lot of ground ball outs, and it's because they just cannot seem.
There's a swing and a ball hit deep, high in the air to right field. Goodbye, home run. The Red Sox take the lead. And that homer couldn't have come at a better time for them. Clutch hitting and a 1-run lead. That home run coming to the bases empty. We look at the WPA graph.
Well, they're going to have to get the bullpen warmed up right here, Gary. I mean, they're certainly finding the mistakes, and they're driving them out of the park.
These hitters have got a timing thing going with him right now.
A great offensive production from the Red Sox. I mean, being able to take the lead here late in the game.
And Gonzalez settles in for his AB. First pitch. Headed for the middle. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well. He's going to try to stretch it. He wants to go to third. He throws out that tag, and he is out at third. So they get the long ball working as they have 2 solo homers in this half of the inning. Red Sox jump out.